is uncensored and is for adults only. Mature or immature, doesn't matter.
Let me order. Yeah, I'd like to place an order.
What'd you like?
Yeah, I'd like 3 orders of garlic chicken. And then 3 orders of white rice. And then... Oh, hey, you guys want soup? Sure. Yeah, 3 orders of wonton soup. Some fortune cookies, too. Gosh, I think that's about it. No, that's it. No, and then. That's all I want. then nothing else because I'm done ordering, okay? No. See, all I want is the 3 orders of the garlic chicken and the 3 orders of the white rice. And the soup, dude. Oh, and the wonton soup. And the cookies fortune. Hey, and the fortune cookies. Yeah. So it's just the chicken, the rice, the soup, and the fortune cookies, and that's it. And then you can put it in a brown paper bag and come put it in my hand because I'm ready to eat. I refuse to play your Chinese food mind games. No, and then. 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 Let me start to piss me off, lady. And then I'm going to come in there and I'm going to put my foot in your ass and you say, and then again.
Being a man isn't how you dress or how you smell. Being a man isn't even anything you look like, although it does help. No, being a man is what you do with your hands. Your calloused, strong, manly hands. It's what you make with them, because you are a man. Being a man is wiping the sweat from your brow after an honest day's hard work. It's pulling your sleeves up and putting in the hours. It's grabbing a cold beer with your friend Kyle and complimenting him on his nice narration voice. Maybe even wiping the sweat from his brow. Being a man is getting in touch with your feminine side. Buying a horse. Maybe naming it after your close friend Kyle and caring for it. Feeding it with those strong, rugged hands. God, I wish I was that horse. But what a man really is looking his wife of 10 years in the eye and telling her, Karen, I can't keep up with this facade any longer. Dave is my soulmate manwich, and I just can't live under this roof with you and Kyle Jr. no more, with the thoughts going through my head of those rugged hands.
Kyle, it's only a Ford commercial.
Oh, built Ford tough.
Amy, it says you are trained in technology. That's very good. Are you adept at Excel?
No.
PowerPoint?
No.
Publisher?
Not really.
Exactly in what area of technology are you proficient?
Snapchat, Pinterest, Instagram, Vine, Twitter. You know, the big ones.
I'm surprised you didn't say Facebook.
That's for old people, like my parents. That's funny.
Well, Amy, when you're working for me, you have to have those kind of research skills because I'll send you things for you to comb through and get the answers and send them to me. So for that, you've got to be really good at technology.
For stuff like that, no problem. I'll just ask Siri.
You'll just ask Siri?
You know, Siri, tell me this. Siri, find me that. We're all good at getting you the answers.
Tell Siri I want you ready to go at 8 sharp each and every morning.
I don't understand.
What don't you understand?
What you just said.
You don't understand be ready to go?
No. You said 8, right?
Yes.
8, like, in the morning 8?
Yes, in the morning.
Yeah. That kind of doesn't work for me. Who gets up at 8?
I do.
I Skype with my French boyfriend in Paris until like 3 in the morning. I don't even get to Starbucks until like 10, where I order my grande chai tea latte, 3 pump skim milk, light water, 2% foam, extra hot but not too hot. So if it's okay, I work best in the morning at 10:45.
Wow. Amy, I don't think we're going to be a good fit.
Why are you so negative? I can sense your hostilities, and right now I am not feeling very safe. I've been here for over 5 minutes, and the only nice thing you have said to me was nice resume, which I typed all night for this meeting with you. You've given me no guidance, no validation, no encouragement, no supervision. Is there an HR director somewhere?
HR director?
Yes, I need to speak to someone. I may have to take off today as a mental health day.
Take the day off. Amy, look at me. You don't work here.
Are you firing me?
Okay, yes.
Oh, they'll drink to old St. Paddy from a foamy Guinness tap, but then 7 out of 10 can't find Ireland on a map. And they think that all the leprechauns in shamrocks ought to scream, then they can't name the Prime Minister or any football team. And they sing ring-a-dama-delly, ring-a-dama-doo, toodaloo-da-lee, toodaloo-da-loo, la-da-tee-diddly-dee, la-da-tee-diddly-daw. Whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. And they think they're Irish, they think they're Irish, they think they're Irish once a year. Yes, they think they're fucking Irish, they think they're fucking Irish, they fucking think they're Irish once a year. They can name a single city outside of old Dublin, wouldn't know the River Liffey if they fell right in. Why learn about a heritage that spans 1,000 years when you can wear a funny hat and you can drink green beer and sing ring-a-dama-delly, ring-a-dama-doo, toodaloo-da-lee, toodaloo-da-loo, la-da-tee-diddly-dee, la-da-tee-diddly-daw. Whack Paul the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. And they think they're Irish, they think they're Irish, they think they're Irish once a year. Yes, they think they're fucking Irish, they think they're fucking Irish, they fucking think they're Irish once a year. Oh, they'll eat corned beef and cabbage at dinner with their mates. They honor a tradition that started in the States, and they'll celebrate with parties and the wearing of the green, and they'll sing about a unicorn, a song by Silverstein, and they sing ring-a-dama-delly, ring-a-dama-doo, toodaloo-da-lee, toodaloo-da-loo, la-da-tee-diddly-dee, la-da-tee-diddly-daw. Whack all the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. And they think they're Irish, they think they're Irish, they think they're Irish once a year. Yes, they think they're fucking Irish, they think they're fucking Irish, they fucking think they're Irish once a year. One more time. And they think they're Irish, they think they're Irish, they think they're Irish once a year. Yes, they think they're fucking Irish, they think they're fucking Irish, they fucking think they're Irish once a year.
Live from the Raw Talk Studios in Southwest Florida, it's the Charles Richardson Show.
Happy Wednesday, everybody. Oh, shit, I forgot to play the song. Forgot to play the Hump Day song. I am falling behind. I am falling behind everybody, so hold on. I'm going to pause this and then go again. We're going to start the show over. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Julie. Julie. Guess what day it is? Julie. Julie. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Anybody? Anybody? Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Anybody? Anybody? Mike. What day is it, Mike? Woo-hoo! Mike. What day is it, Mike? Oh, come on. I know you can hear me. Leslie, guess what today is? Leslie, guess what today is? Leslie, guess what today is? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Hump day! Woohoo!
Yeah.
It's hump day.
Hump day. Woohoo. All right, anyway. What's up, everybody? That's the proper way to go ahead and introduce the show. Good to have the Hump Day song on Hump Day and all that jazz. Alyssa will be coming in here in a couple minutes, so no worries. Co-host is in line, sort of. But what's going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday. It is March the 15th, 2023. We are 2 days away from the greenest day of the year. And no, I'm not talking about Boston Celtic Day. I'm talking about, well, actually, I guess it could be. It's St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day this Friday. It will be the Drunk as Fuck Friday edition of the Charles Richardson Show. We will have drinks galore with green something in them. It's going to be a Dr. Seuss feeling right here, where it's going to be green stuff and yum. I don't know, but that's how it feels. A lot of green stuff going on. So we'll have drinks. I don't think we're going to have food. Fuck food. We're not going to have food in here. We're just going to have drinks. Drinkity, drink. And it's good too because, you know what? We can go ahead and drink all day long, and I'm just going to sleep the fuck in tomorrow. Actually, that wouldn't be a good idea because... Anywho... Man, we got an update with the Buffalo Wild Wings lawsuit. I'll try to get to that when Alyssa gets back in here. But, yeah, it's spring break down here. I know a lot of people are not celebrating it. Yeah, apparently up there in Georgia with DJ Scotty and everybody up there, their spring break doesn't happen until, like, the end of the month. And I'll be honest with you. First off, number one, it was chilly this morning. Like, what the hell? We're supposed to be in spring. This is supposed to be March. It's supposed to be Florida. It doesn't get cold this late. Are you kidding me? You know, we had the rain and everything on Monday and Tuesday. It's like, it got kind of cleared up, but it was chilly this morning. Like, what the hell's going on? Even my long pants and stuff like that. People up there in the Northeast are getting, like, you know, this blizzard stuff like that. This is the middle of March. Like, what's going on, man? So anyway, spring break for the kiddos down here with us. So, you know, we got Stefan that we're watching. So we're thinking about possibly going to a spring training game, but I don't know. It's that idea starts getting, you know, further and further out. The more I see the tickets being on sale and tickets being grabbed up and everything like that, and it's like the price is just like, you might as well go to a regular game. To be honest with you, it's, you know, sit in the outfield for like $20 a seat. You over here to sit in the first base box, which I get. It's probably going to be a lot of money if you go to a regular ballpark, but, you know, still, this is spring training. You don't even see the players half the time anyway. But, yeah, John went ahead and said he got 16 inches of snow last night in Connecticut. Well, I'm glad he clarified it's snow and not 16 inches of, you know, whatever he was thinking. But anyway, 813-699-5353. And that bit of breathing you hear is my co-host, and she is here tonight in the flesh. Wanted to go ahead and start off by this this update we got over last night, or this morning actually, with the Buffalo Wild Wings lawsuit. Yeah. Oh, that was classic. This is, I got to read it over and everything like that, but I think it was the owner or one of the managers saying that. Just to get everybody up to speed, we had told everybody on Monday that Buffalo Wild Wings is being sued for their boneless wings. A customer says it's nothing more than chicken nuggets. So it's like, okay. Yeah, it's chicken nuggets, whatever. So, the lawsuit by a Chicago resident is accusing the popular chicken chain of false advertising, alleging that the chain popular bonus wings aren't, in fact, made of chicken wings, but they are more in comparison to be a chicken nugget, simply put. Simply chicken breasts that are deep fried to appear like wings. The lawsuit says the consumer should be able to rely on plain meaning of a product name and receive what they are promised. Buffalo Wild Wings decided to chime in. In a tweet that has received over almost 50,000 views, without directly mentioning the lawsuit, the chain decided to cheekily clear the air on all of its products and the misleading information some of its menu items might entail. This is what it says verbatim. It's true. Our boneless wings are all white meat chicken. Our hamburgers contain no ham. Our buffalo wings are 0% buffalo. I'm glad that they clarified that, because I would have taken the next lawsuit and said, hey, why aren't these buffalo? Where's the buffalo meat? You know, how come I don't see ham?
I didn't even think of that when we were talking about it.
Right? It's like, I mean, the one Twitter user replied, love y'all for this. What a doofus that person is. I mean, it's true. He's a doofus.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, listen. How long has boneless wings been on the market? Long ass time. Been a long ass time. Okay? And all of a sudden, this guy decides, I'm going to be innovative and I'm going to sue a restaurant because these aren't wings. This is chicken nuggets. When you think about it, boneless wings, they're made from chicken. They have a bone in them. How much different do you think it is? Boneless. They're boneless. What does that really entail? Yeah, they could be confused as nuggets, but they taste a whole lot better than nuggets. Nuggets are processed.
As I was saying, though, wings are dark meat. Breasts are white meat.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess, apparently, he wanted dark meat and he didn't get it.
You didn't get it? Yeah, well, hey, listen, if you once you go dark, you know, there is no other way to go. One comment was joking, I like this one. So are you telling me the Caribbean jerk sauce doesn't have a jerk in it?
That's pretty good.
I mean, let's sue them for that, right? Are you saying Coca-Cola doesn't have Coke in it anymore? Let's do that for that. Come on, let's do that. I mean, meanwhile, the defendants claim that their team did not specify how much money they're planning for seeking as the result, but did specify these seeking damages, injunctive relief, restitution, and declaratory relief for being pretty chuckling upset about the nature of the boneless wings. So I'm thinking here, let's go ahead and settle this. Let me get you some regular wings, and we'll call it a day. How many boneless wings did you order? 20. How about this? We give you 40 regular wings. We'll go ahead and give you a $50 Buffalo Wild Wings coupon to come on in when you order $100 or more, and we'll call it a day. You get a repeat customer. Buffalo Wild Wings wins there. The customer gets some free food, which I think that's all he really needs is just some free food, right? And then we just call it a day.
Who knows?
Why not? I mean, Buffalo Wild Wings, I mean, that's a win-win on all parties. The guy gets the free food. Don't you think of that? Anyway.
Oh, but, you know, he suffered emotional trauma. That might not
yeah, that's right. Oh, emotional trauma. Okay. So maybe we give him some fries. Maybe that'll cover it. Maybe we give him a couple of Jamaican jerk chickens. You know what I'm saying? We go ahead and sweeten up the deal there, sir. Okay, 40 regular wings may not be the trick, but let's go ahead and get some of our hamburgers that have no ham in them. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, we'll do that. Luckily, their onion rings do have real onions, and they're shaped like a ring, so they can go ahead and state that is accurate. Actually, you know what? I have an idea. Let's get the Buffalo Wild Wings menu and see what we can sue them on. I'm just saying, we want to make sure everything is accurate at Buffalo Wild Wings. So when you go to B-Dubs, you're getting the most accurate.
Are the wings actually wild?
I don't know. See, that's the good question. Are these cage-free chickens that you catch, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got the cauliflower wings, which they're not wings. They're cauliflower.
Those are made out of cauliflower.
Yeah,
they're not even chicken.
Yeah, you're saying, does cauliflower have wings on them?
Not the last time I checked.
I don't think so. I think we got something there. Hey, what the hell's going on here? Crispy buffalo chicken salad. Well, remember, there's no buffalo in the buffalo chicken, so the chicken Caesar salad. I don't think Julius Caesar's in the salad. We need to do that. Chopped Cobb salad. I don't have really a joke for that one.
There's no corn cob in the Cobb salad.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the New York style cheesecake is probably not from New York.
Probably not.
No, not there.
But it says New York style.
Oh, New York style. Okay, I got it. I getcha. Let's see here. Loaded bird dogs and fries.
What is that?
I don't know. That's something kind of new. You know what they do? Here's what it states. This is about the bird dogs. It's hand-breaded chicken tenders laid out like a hot dog.
Okay.
Wild honey mustard, grilled onions, New Belgium fat-free beer.
They're not actually dogs.
They're not. Well, dogs is spelled D-A-W-G.
Oh.
So we need to. So I think they kind of got that one there. They're safe on that one.
And don't they spell wings with a Z?
No, their wings are W-I-N-G-S. I think that's where they fucked up. They need to spell wings to go ahead and get around this stupid lawsuit. But once they do that, I guess it's fine. I think that's really all that there is, because I know obviously the hamburger. Well, here's some appetizers. Here we go. The mozzarella sticks. That's mozzarella, and it's shaped like a stick. The pretzel knots, again, pretzel, but I don't see them being a knot. I see just like, a nugget. Pretzel nuggets, they should really call them. So that's something right there. Fried pickles, we got that. Chips and house-made guacamole. Is it really house-made? Can I see somebody making it? Like, is this Chipotle?
It's not table-side guac, okay?
Yeah, it's house-made guac. I need to see somebody back there in a big fucking bowl squashing a whole bunch of avocados and mixing all this shit to make guacamole. Okay? If I don't see that ain't house-made, well, we made it this morning. Bullshit. I don't believe you. I need to see it now. It needs to be fresh. Buffalo chicken tots.
Guacamole anyway.
Asian zing cauliflower wings. So the cauliflower wings with the Asian zing sauce.
There's no Asians in it.
There's no Asians in it, right? It could be from Asia. I mean, maybe they get there. And is the French fries? Are they from France?
I don't know.
See, we got a couple of things. You know what? The French fries. We need to see. These need to be American fries. Where did the potatoes come from? Because if they came from Idaho, they're not coming from France. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of lawsuits here. I'm telling you, there's a lot of money to be made. Lots of money to be made on just on Buffalo Wild Wings. I can't imagine about another thing. Another restaurant going ahead and doing that. But damn. I'm sure they all have that going on with buffalo sauce and stuff like that. But dang, I just love the sarcasm. And you know me, I'm a sarcastic guy. I just love the sarcasm that Buffalo Wild Wings uses. Yeah, our hamburgers don't have ham in it. Well, no shit. But again, we already knew that. We know boneless wings are kind of glorified chicken nuggets. We know this. Mm-hmm. Okay? We get that. It's really stupid. And when you have it in the fucking menu, because that's the key point. It's in the menu.
Yeah.
All chicken breast covered with your favorite sauce. How can you sue that? Well, I guess very easily. Apparently, you have a law firm that's desperate for cases, and you got them. You got them by the nads. I mean, that's how it is, right? You go ahead and get a desperate law firm. I really hope that they're paying, they're charging up front, because they ain't winning this case. They're not winning this case. There's no way. There's no way a judge even looks at this case seriously. He'll probably laugh with his hammer and say, "Get the fuck out of my car. I got more important things to talk about to get. Get the fuck out of here." It's just really stupid. It's stupid. And I'm very glad that Buffalo Wild Wings goes ahead and actually takes the stupid with sarcasm, because that's how ludicrous this is going to be. It's not even worth the manager's time. So they had fun with it, and that's awesome. I applaud Buffalo Wild Wings. I really hope that we get to eat there soon, because I want to applaud. I want to go ahead and say bravo, Wild Wings, even though I think
you don't really like Wild Wings.
I think your wings are kind of smallish and overpriced, but you know what? I'm going to eat there one time just to say thank you very much for being the politically correct restaurant, and go ahead and tell it like it is, because he's full of bullshit. This guy is full of bullshit. Oops, I didn't mean that. So
why are you moving it closer?
Because it's like it's not focused enough on your boobs. It needs to have it up close.
They don't need to be in the camera at all.
Well, they have to be. I mean, there's no way around it. I mean, it's just they're there. I mean, it's like, just show my face. No, I mean, it just doesn't happen.
I got something on my shirt yesterday, and I was like, "Oh man, I got sauce on my shirt." And Kathy looks at me and goes, "It's right on your boob too." And I said, "Where else would it go?"
Exactly.
She's like, "You have a point."
That's the landing spot. It can't go any further south, because it's like the umbrella over your tummy. That's where it drops. That is your human bib right there.
But I don't want food to be all over there.
Listen. We don't want stuff to be the way they are. Do you think I want my stomach to overhang my toes? No, but that's the way it is. Maybe I'll have to work on it, but still, that's the way it is. Anywho, 813-699-5353. I actually tried to have an anonymous call. I thought it was Crazy Joe, but apparently he hung up. He's not the one to hang up, though. He's usually the one to hang in there. But it's okay. It's all good. But yeah, I wanted to start with that, because that was relevant for what we had reported earlier, and it's like, I thought that was kind of funny. Well, you need a charger?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, just yank that.
I just wasn't sure if you were using it.
Just pull it, and oh yeah, there we go. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. You yanked the jeebus out of it. Oh, it felt good. Anyway. I will tell you this new show that we're starting to watch, because we're trying to look at stuff and try to find new shows, new things, because there's a lot of our shows that have ended, like New Amsterdam ended, and I think that was the majority of it. We
This Is Us, which was one that I watched. Yep. That ended a while ago, but still.
Last
season. But
we still got The Good Doctor, which now it's transitioned into a new series that's coming out called The Good Lawyer. And we watched this episode the other night, and last night actually, and we're over here taking a look at The Good Lawyer. I'm thinking, well, we got to see how this could be a good show, but we got to see how it works. Like, what are her quirks? What are her quarrels? And apparently she has the thing of 3.
She has OCD, so she has to do everything 3 times.
Is it 3 times? Is that like the overall number of OCD is 3 times?
No, that's just her number.
Okay, it's her number.
Different people have different numbers of times that they have to do some things, and some things it's not even like a number of times that you have to do it. It's like like the books that were on the bookshelf, like they weren't pushed in all the way, and she had to go fix them. Otherwise, and it shows her like in her head, she's thinking, "Fix it, or something bad will happen. Fix it, or something bad will happen. Fix it, or something bad will happen." That's just the way that they feel sometimes.
If you know anything about The Good Doctor, it's the doctor, a young doctor busting his ass through school who has fully functional autism, and how the story went is he's actually being sued for malpractice. Now, the story is a little bit different, but it basically leads into he needs a lawyer to go ahead and fight this erroneous charge. And the good lawyer, this was going to be her first trial lawyer, and the reason why is, she's kind of in a closet office, so she doesn't have to deal with the public because she's not good at dealing with the public, kind of like how Sean was. So it's like, they have all these similarities, but it's not autism. This is, just OCD, but when they're doing the testimony and everything like that, she's like, she's losing focus and losing.
Yeah, the other lawyer's chair squeaked once.
Yep, and then she just stopped.
She just stopped what she was doing and froze.
Two more times, squeaked two more times.
And she was waiting for it to squeak again.
Yeah. So now I don't know if this is accurate with how OCD is. Is that, it
can be.
Okay. All right. So she has a severe case of it because, one squeak and it's like, but she's staring at the chair. It was the prosecutor's chair that squeaked, and she's over there looking at it like, she's waiting for it to squeak two more times so she can continue. And the weird thing about it, and again, I have to know the accuracy about this condition, is she went ahead, the co-counsel, which is her boss, went ahead and pushed down the counselor's chair a couple of times so it would squeak two more times, and then she stopped in mid-sentence during the squeaking, and then as soon as she heard that third squeak, she picked up right where she left off, like immediately. I don't know if that's accurate.
It can be, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just like saying you just pick up right where you left off. You're like, where was I? Or, what happened?
Well, when you're in that moment of anxiety like that, you don't realize that as much time is passing as it actually is.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't realize that. That's frightening, like, actually.
It might seem like to you that you're
waiting there for a few minutes.
That it was just like a hiccup.
Yep.
But it was actually like, a minute or two went by.
I got you. So, yeah, so I get it. And that's, that's...
Have you ever watched the movie As Good As It Gets?
Yes. Yeah, so Jack Nicholson had that same thing where he avoided cracks in the sidewalk.
Right.
Had to open and shut his door 3 times, lock it 3 times.
Wash his hands a certain amount of time.
Or he wore gloves so he wouldn't touch anything.
He would only use plastic silverware in the restaurant because he
bring his own.
He was a germaphobe.
Yeah. So I get that. But that didn't seem like, he didn't have that. He didn't have that top part of OCD where if he heard a noise, he'd stop. He had other things.
Different. No, it's not necessarily different, like a different condition or anything. Or
it's probably the same thing, but it's just different symptoms.
It's just different. People handle it different ways. So some people might freeze. Other people might, someone else might have gone over there and just shook the chair 3 times so that it would make the squeak 3 times,
Right.
It really just depends on your way of coping with it.
I got you. So, anywho, so that is, that's the deal. It's pretty much speaks for itself. So, The Good Lawyer, which I don't think it gave a date when that was coming.
I thought it was next season it's actually premiering.
I don't know. Good Lawyer. Well, Good Lawyer's in Port Charlotte. No, we don't want that type of Good Lawyer. Good Lawyer is March. Oh no, that was the Good Doctor episode. Yeah. The Good Lawyer TV series that is starting. Because we have to keep an eye on that now.
I would like to see how it pans out. Especially, I liked the way that it ended, where you found out that the lawyer that she's working for was the one who helped her as a kid. Right,
exactly. The good doctor. No, I don't want the good doctor. I want the good lawyer. The good lawyer. YWER. It's directed. It doesn't give a time frame. I guess it's something, I guess, that is upcoming that just hasn't been officially released yet. Because I'm not seeing it on here. Good Doctor Spin make a case. Here we go. IMDb. Good Lawyer Series 2023. For production, it doesn't give a start date either. What the hell? Episode 1 of 1, March 13th.
That was Monday. That was
the Good Doctor.
Yeah.
Did it literally spin off from that?
Well, it's going to.
I don't know. It's a lot of it is leaning into the Good Doctor, where maybe the spinoff hasn't happened yet. Here, Parade. What we know about the Good Doctor, Good Lawyer. So that was a pilot episode, apparently. Monday, March 13th, so the anticipated spin-off series, The Good Lawyer, will premiere in an embedded pilot episode of The Good Doctor on there. The new series, what was The Good Lawyer about? They don't give a start date then. So it's just not, it's not there yet. They go into...
Yeah, it doesn't... October.
October 2022 is when it was stated. Yeah,
no,
I saw the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, I don't see any start date. I mean, they don't even have the IMDb site even has the art of the Good Doctor.
Probably next season.
I'm thinking, yeah. The Good Lawyer. Here we go. This is TV Insider. Maybe they'll give me a hint here. Pilots.
Officially premiering fall 2023.
Okay, so probably next TV season. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got to see a preview.
There's no actual date. It just says officially premiering fall 2023.
I got you. Okay. I got it. So that's one, obviously, show that we're looking at. We've watched La Brea. That was, or is, actually. They're still doing series, I think.
Yeah, it's still on, and we are not caught up.
We're catching
by
up
any
on
means.
it. Yeah, we're catching up.
We're only like 3 episodes in.
Yeah. But that thing's seeming kind of fruity.
I don't have a problem with it.
But you like weird.
I do.
You're a weird person.
Thanks.
No, just saying.
Sorry,
so apparently with this with La Brea that we just started, it's actually in its second season now.
Yeah.
It's going to be happening with a third season starting in September. So apparently what happened, this whole thing in early 2020, in Los Angeles, there was a massive sinkhole there at the La Brea Tar Pits. There's the reason for La Brea. This sinkhole apparently opened up a timeline.
Portal to the past.
The past, like 10,000 BC, where they're seeing saber-toothed tigers. They're seeing, like, flying dinosaurs. They're seeing all these type of, like, gigantic sloths that have been extinct for millions of years.
Yeah, I think eventually there's a woolly mammoth, too, but we haven't gotten to that yet.
Yeah, I think you're right. But I'm just saying, so basically about hundreds of people fell through this hole, survived, even though everybody on the top thinks they're dead. But apparently there's something going on because the government knows a lot more than what they lead to believe. Again, according to
the husband of the one woman who got sucked into the sinkhole is having visions of where they are.
Yeah.
And he's helping the government try and rescue them.
Oh, I better stop reading because it's going into the synopsis of currently.
Don't read ahead.
So, listen, we don't have a lot of episodes to catch up on. There's only 24 episodes that actually aired. And, of course, we're 3 out of the first 10 in the first season.
Yeah.
So, it's not a whole lot we have to catch up on, which is kind of cool. They, it looks like February 28th was the last... last episode in season 2. And it looks like season 3 comes whenever the fuck it wants to come.
In the fall, probably.
In the fall. Yeah, probably. That's where it is. But 24 episodes in like 2 years, that doesn't leave a whole lot to the imagination, you know? I'm really surprised and saddened that these seasons have gotten so short. And I'm especially saddened for all the Netflix series, all the money they're pouring into these series, and they're only 10 episodes long each season.
And the thing is, they release their seasons all at once.
Yeah, so you're binge watching and you're done in like a week. And
then you don't... Yeah, then you're like, well, now what do I watch?
Right. It's kind of shitty, really. I mean, I'm devastated because, hey, Cobra Kai... is ending this year. It is the final season, season 6. That's it. It's over. So season 6 will be the final season. It hasn't been like shown when it's going to be released yet, or when production is happening, or any of that shit, to be honest with you. But season 6 is coming. It will be the final season. There really isn't anywhere to go from here, to be honest with you. It's really, I would think, well, what does Johnny and Daniel do with the Valley now that all competition is over?
Yeah,
does Johnny lead the way? Does Daniel go back to doing the car thing?
Didn't Kreese escape from jail?
Kreese escaped, but like, what is he going to do? He can't do anything legitimately. He's wanted.
I feel like we haven't seen the last of him.
Yeah. So listen, if you haven't seen season 5, then the hell with it. This is going to be a fucking spoiler for you. But we saw obviously Johnny Lawrence and Daniel LaRusso finally, after 4 years of complete misunderstandings, like just one-off chances of, if you were here 5 seconds ago, you understand what I was doing. Anyway, so they went ahead and finally took down Terry Silver. Done. Rested. He not coming out of there anytime soon. Now with the two men getting along, there's plenty of room for a new villain, and they're talking about John Kreese coming back, making a return. Actually, let me go ahead and grab this. Bad Billy is actually calling. We haven't heard from him in a while. What's going on, Billy?
Hey, what's going on, brother?
What's up?
Oh, I just had to chime in here on the Cobra Kai conversation. There's one little detail you're forgetting, Charles, is that great big tournament that they qualified for. They still have that in their horizon.
Okay, yeah, so and I think a lot of them are turning 18 now, at least according to the story. Like, a lot of them were seniors, so I don't even know if that's even in the process, but I do know that there is that what was that the international committee or something like that. Yeah, they were taking a look at Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do, whatever the hell, to see which has the better of the two, and they were gonna compete, but Cobra Kai's no more. So don't you think that's a forfeit? I mean, again, Kreese can't come back and show his face. He's wanted.
We'll have to see what unfolds as far as Kreese is concerned. I mean, Kreese kind of reminds me a little bit of J.R. Ewing. You never underestimate that man because he's always got something up his sleeve.
Yeah.
That's the way J.R. was. So.
Yeah, I mean, if you only listen, and to Kreese's defense, if only he waited maybe another week or two, because when they finally get Silver in there, after all that's been done, Kreese would have been, set free.
But also, you got Silver on the other hand, who is very wealthy and can probably buy his way out of the situation he's in.
Yeah, you might be right on that one. So you think so you think Silver can go ahead and say, let's get this down to a probation, and he has to, he's got like an ankle bracelet, but he can still do business.
Probably less than that. He'll probably just pay a cool $1 million, and he's scot-free. The only thing he's got to worry about is his students abandoned him after Daniel kicked his ass.
Correct, exactly.
That's the only thing. His legal trouble, no, he's not going to sweat that. I mean, you got that kind of money. You know how that works. Money talks and bullshit walks.
Yep. Yeah, that's granted. But, do you think maybe there's still more kids in the Valley that, see that cool Cobra Kai sign and it's like, haven't heard of this place in a while. Maybe it's different. I'm just saying. I think everybody's heard about it in the Valley now, though.
Or, then you have Johnny, who was set on changing how Cobra Kai was, but just the name Cobra Kai is stained so bad from Kreese and Silver that he might be able to take it over as Eagle Fang.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, you could. See again. So you're talking about it taking two companies away from Johnny. One, you take Cobra Kai from him, and now you take Eagle Fang.
No, I'm saying Johnny takes over Cobra Kai and turns it into Eagle.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. All right. Which I think that's that's what he was intending to do anyway. He wanted to keep teaching, and of course he couldn't keep the Cobra Kai name because he got ousted. But yeah, Eagle Fang he can probably do. He can keep that going, I guess.
The only thing is that you got Kreese you got Silver, who's wealthy, Daniel, who's pretty well off too, and Chosen, we know he's rich. He inherited everything from Sato.
Yep.
But Johnny, unless he got some inheritance from Sid, say, Ed Asner recently passed away, so I'm pretty sure they're going to say Sid had passed away. He might have inherited something, so he might end up rich. That's the only way I see him doing that.
So I'm reading up on, believe it or not, they have this posted on the pioneerwoman.com. It says, right now there's no confirmation, but we do expect all of our favorites to return. That includes Ralph Macchio, Zachba, Courtney, Vanessa, Martin Cove, and the kids are coming back too. The characters we're not sure because it does mention Silver going to prison. Chosen, they're saying, is more than likely headed back to Okinawa, so we may not see Chosen in season 6. However, Sean Cannon, who played Mike Barnes, he took to Twitter in interest of season 6 and says, who thinks it could be interesting if Barnes starts his own dojo, which allies itself with Miyagi-Do, forcing Cobra Kai to fight on two fronts? So
that'd be a good one too. I mean, and we've seen from the past villains both the bad boy karate and the Mike Barnes, and then of course Johnny Lawrence. Both basically got fucked over real bad by Cobra Kai.
Yep. So
there's, I know he stole that Mike Barnes stole that painting from Silver, but how much is he really going to get for it? I mean, I don't see him getting $1 million for it. I mean, he's probably going to get up to $50,000, no more.
Yeah, but he also had a whole furniture store or something like that get torched. So there's obviously there's got to be some type of revenge coming up, or some payout that everything ends up okay in the end. So they got to figure out that twist too.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm just sad the whole thing is ending. I mean, I get why it's ending. There's really nowhere to go except maybe maybe some closing.
I mean, how much more of the story is to tell after this, really?
Honestly, I didn't think there was much story to tell after the movies, to be honest with you. But they made
after
this
the
really...
movies, yes, and this is that story.
This made it really interesting. Johnny basically falling down. I mean, listen, who would have thought a karate tournament just taking this guy and putting him in through the gutter? I mean, I mean, whoever would have thought it, but they made this storyline really impressive. They see Daniel going shooting to the top with his own business, with his wife. Johnny, just a deadbeat dad who's doing odd jobs with the same freaking shitty-ass car that he had back in the 80s. I mean, it's like, you didn't think of that. You thought Johnny would be well off. He's a rich dude. He'll get over it. And, Daniel, wherever he's heading to, we'll find out. But looks like he's a good salesperson. Okay, we could see that. Just didn't see Johnny falling down flat on his face just because he lost the karate tournament. So, but they made it work.
After what he needed to do, obviously, was make peace with himself and make peace with Daniel after they fought it out. And I think they've gone past that point.
Yeah.
Whereas they're never going to see eye to eye on some things. But I think season 6 showed how far past they are the rivalry.
Well, season 5, but yeah, it took 4 seasons to finally end the rivalry. It's just, this is the type of show I honestly could watch again from day one. I mean, it really was really an awesome series from start to finish, and even though they brought some cliches back from the movies and stuff like that, and just kind of, it was cheesy, some of it, but it really worked. It really was a good series.
I like how Johnny Lawrence he's just old school. No further past the 80s.
That's cool, though. That's something that, like he mentioned and tried to bring in, the pussy generation needs a little bit of kick-ass.
Yeah, but also, you can tell he doesn't know how to use the internet. He doesn't really know how to use Facebook.
He got around to using it.
Far behind the times.
He got around quickly to learn how to look up porn. That was quick of him.
Yeah, he did do that.
Yep. So
anyway, I'll jump off of here. I just wanted to put a little 2 cents in on this conversation. So
hey, we appreciate that 2 cents. You can make it 5 or 10 cents anytime you want, my friend.
You bet. All right, take it easy.
All right, take care, Billy. All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, Bad Billy. You can listen to him on AOW Broadcast. That's his own station. He's on it with a bunch of shows, including ours, AOW Broadcast. Go ahead and take a listen. That leaves the line open, 813-699-5351. Well, not the line open. The line is open, 813-699-5353. But yeah, I mean, it's sad to see Cobra Kai go, even though there's really no more story to tell. There really isn't. I mean, I guess you could go ahead and say that, Johnny's kid gets hooked up with, Daniel's daughter, and they make a couple of babies and stuff like that. Well, I'm just saying, I'm talking about dating, married. They're like, both best men or something like that, or some shit like that. I don't know. But, yeah, I'm just saying, it's like, where do they really go? I'm interested to see who the villain is, because right now there is no villain. The villain's gone. He's done. And the one villain that did escape, he's on hard times anyway, so I think he may just disappear into the wind. But yeah, like Billy said, Terry Silver does have money. He could just scrap this and just do probation or something.
If Kreese was going to be cleared anyway.
I understand, but here's the problem. Oh yeah, that's right. Thank you, Billy. Johnny does have a baby on the way. Remember?
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Good call out, Billy.
Yeah.
But yeah, remember though. All right, but that's what I'm saying. If Kreese just chilled for another week, everything would have been clear. But now he escaped, so that's points on that.
how much are they going to really hold it against him if he would have been cleared anyway?
He escaped.
But
not a good boy.
He was in jail over false charges.
I understand that, but the only way to get cleared and be free is to have the legal, the justice law go into and do it for you. You don't take matters in your own hands.
In a case like that, they might say, okay, time served.
Maybe.
Because he was already wrongfully imprisoned.
That's really going to be a hard sell, because a lot of people are going to say, well, he is, just like me, it's like, well, he escaped illegally. He
wasn't supposed to be there to begin with.
Oh, they don't look at that.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
They
really?
do.
In real life. So if somebody in real life...
They do that on soap operas. So
what the fuck are we talking about? You don't have gangsters in soap operas competing at karate tournaments, kicking other kids in the ass?
No, they don't have karate tournaments, but I'm just saying, like, it's a TV show. So they could just say, okay, time served. You're free to go.
And they could bring Mr. Miyagi
because
back.
You weren't really...
And they could bring Mr. Miyagi back. I mean,
I'm just saying, honey.
It's a TV show.
They're not. It is a TV show. They're not going to go 100% by how things would actually happen in real life.
You know, and maybe there's a new Cobra Kai headmaster from Mars and lands on the ship with like 6 arms,
in
like
real
Toro.
Life, all of those kids that were
Goro, sorry.
in that fight at the end of season 1 that almost killed Miguel would have been expelled from school.
Yeah, that is true. I get what you're saying. Ray is tuning in. He chimes in, of course, with his 3 cents. Thank you, Ray. Bad parents start a turf war using their kids as pawns to settle a midlife crisis. Crazy Like Beefs is perfect the synopsis for the show, and I couldn't love it anymore. Absolutely. I agree. It was a great show, great series, and I think season 6 is not going to disappoint. Season 6 is going to be finally a closed chapter. It's not going to be New Amsterdam when it runs through 30 minutes.
Was just weird.
Oh, God help us if that's the case. I fully believe, and here's what I think. I fully believe LaRusso goes ahead and hands over the reins to Johnny to teach Miyagi-Do, and LaRusso goes back to selling cars. Because that's where his bread and butter is. No? I have no fucking clue.
But I do see them saying, okay, Kreese, you were going to be, we realized that you weren't guilty. Time served.
I don't know if I like that.
And I see him being an issue.
I don't understand why. See, the thing is, I don't understand why there would be an issue. Because hasn't he learned already? Why do you got to go ahead? You got the shit kicked out of you by Silver. You got maneuvered and all this shit. You were already before Silver.
Because he can't back down.
Before Silver went ahead and did the whole swerve on him, Kreese wanted to go ahead and go straight. He wanted to go more straight than Silver would. I'm just saying, he wanted to turn things around.
But now he's pissed.
He's pissed at Silver, though. Why would he piss at Johnny and Daniel? He's not pissed at them. He couldn't be. Billy says one thing you can bet on is if Silver does get bailed out, he's going to be pissed and on the warpath. Well, yeah, of course, we know that. But it's like, he's not going to have a team anymore. I mean, really,
you don't think he can draw people back in? The
kids that were side by side with Silver that dumped Kreese and they went with Silver full on, they just got betrayed by him. I mean...
Well, and most of the ones who stayed with... Most of the ones that were with Silver were new.
Yeah, and now they're over at Miyagi-Do.
It was just Tori and Johnny's son. I can't think of his name.
Oh God, you're right. I don't know his name.
I can't think of his name. But anyway,
we know
those two were the only ones that were there from the original Cobra Kai.
Gotcha. Yeah, everybody else was new.
Everybody else was new.
So I don't see, because listen, this is not, remember, this whole Valley crap, news spreads quickly. And news spread about Silver, Cobra Kai, because listen, he put a lot of money in to open up many Cobra Kais, high-tech Cobra Kais. And now all of a sudden he's in jail for abusing kids, kicking somebody's ass, and put him in the hospital. Taking Viper, whatever the fuck his name is, the tail and the freaking chin. Kicked his ass, put him in the hospital. It's like whatever, Stingray. So it's like, who would really go with him? I mean, you got to really think about that now. Oh, Ray's saying the cast is actually appearing at MegaCon next weekend. Wow, in Orlando. Oh, shit. Nice.
Maria was wanting to go to that.
You know what? I've never been to any type of Comic-Cons or MegaCons or any cons. Okay, I've never been to cons.
The whole cast of Scream.
Oh, God.
The original Scream is going to be there.
How much do I really give a shit about that? None. Scream. I'll go see Cobra Kai.
See, but I love Scream.
You love to scream? Yeah, I know. I know all too well.
Not what I was talking about.
But yeah, I know. You like the movie Scream. We gotta see the new movie then.
Well, I have a few to catch up on. I've missed a few.
You've missed a few.
Yeah.
But you love Scream.
I haven't seen. Well, I love the original one.
Yeah. Well, listen.
The second one's all right.
I can never understand you. And here's something
I might have seen the third one.
I'm going to expose you right now. I never understood you. You like these horror movies, but when you see The Purge, you have nightmares. I don't get that.
That one hit me differently.
It hits you differently.
Yeah. Like, I can watch Michael Myers any day.
Yeah.
I can watch Scream. I can watch Pet Cemetery. I can watch The Shining.
But you can't see
Amityville Horror. But for some reason, that one...
That just kicked your ass, didn't it? That just say, that kicked my... The Purge kicked my ass. Say it. Say it. The Purge kicked my ass.
It freaked me out. And
Say it. The Purge kicked my ass.
I honestly think the reason I had that nightmare was because it happened to come on while I was asleep. Because we leave the TV on.
Right.
And I think it happened to come on while I was asleep. Because it wasn't like I had watched it recently at the time that I had that nightmare.
You know that's just stop with all that. The Purge kicked my ass. Just say it.
Certain times.
Can't say it. Why can't you say it?
It didn't freak me out when I watched it.
The Purge kicked my ass.
It didn't freak me out like that when I watched it.
Hello, you're on the air.
Such a chicken shit. Such a chicken shit. The Purge kicked your ass. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I agree. You guys say it. The Purge kicked my ass. The Purge kicked my ass. You should say that. You know what? Actually, if you say that, it actually may relieve some anxiety and you can watch the other Purges.
The Purge didn't kick my ass.
It didn't kick your ass.
No.
I fail to disagree on that one. I disagree on that one. And you being a horror movie junkie, please. All right. We're past the top of the hour. We're going to go ahead and take our break.
I'm not fond of horror movies with dolls either. Chucky is okay. I can watch it.
Chucky's a joke.
We watched Annabelle. I didn't really like that one.
Yeah.
And that new one, Megan, I haven't watched that yet, but it looks really weird.
Billy says, try watching The Birds, the movie called The Birds for the first time in your life, and you learn the very next day that birds to stalk and chase you when the young hatch. So maybe it's a different type of birds movie. I don't know.
I've seen
I can't wait for Super Mario Brothers to come out. I want that. Anyway, we're past the top of the hour. We're going to go ahead and take our break. We got about 7 minutes of music, couple minutes for a bit. Give us 9 minutes and come on back, and we'll go ahead and continue with more show right here after this. Don't go anywhere.
Be kind and rewind.
Yeah, thank you.
The Charles Richardson Show will be right back.
Thanks to the Amazon Echo, you can do everything from ordering pizza to streaming music with a simple voice command.
Alexa, play something slow on the country music station.
Okay, here's what I have for extreme constipation. To help relieve constipation...
Unless you have a southern accent.
...step stool while you are sitting on the toilet.
That's why we're introducing Amazon Echo for Southerners. It's packed with the same power and performance as our regular Echo, but built exclusively for Southerners.
Alexa, add biscuits to my grocery list.
Okay, adding flour, baking powder, sugar.
No, canned biscuits.
Why on earth would you do that? Did somebody steal all your mixing bowls?
Our new Southern Alexa is perfect for every member of the family, especially the little ones.
A cheetah is. Tiger is. A cheetah is. Tiger is. Alexa, which one is faster, a cheetah or a tiger?
That's not how you ask a question.
Please tell me which one is faster.
That's more like it. A cheetah can run up to 80 miles per hour, nearly twice as fast as a tiger.
Ha! Told you so.
Excuse me, young lady. Aren't you forgetting something?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Southern Alexa also provides accurate weather updates.
Alexa, what's the weather going to be like today?
Well, my left knee is acting up something awful, so we're probably due for a gully washer.
All right.
Southern Alexa, available in burlap and reclaimed barnwood. Monogramming sold separately.
We're back to the best show you have never heard of. That's the Charles Richardson Show.
Yeah, welcome back, everybody. Well, to the second hour here on the Charles Richardson Show. 813-699-5353. Oh, man, I know something that's way out of your wheelhouse, but today was the first day of the NFL season. To go ahead and do like free agent pickups, new players, going different places. It's kind of pumped up. Patriots got a new receiver. Bucks got a new quarterback. Got a lot of stuff to talk about Sunday. Sunday is the Touchdown Crew, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, right here on Facebook and on the Let's Talk Sports Network, which you can also see on Facebook and on YouTube. I want to take a bit to go ahead and thank the people over there at Hall Calling and Contracting. I say people, they're our friends. This one guy named David and Karen, and really that's her name, David and Karen, both are people there at Hall Calling and Contracting. They are the team to go ahead and call if you want to do something that you don't have the balls to do or know anything about. Like, you know, it could be lawn maintenance. You might be too lazy to cut the grass. You lazy son of a bitch. Home improvements that you have no idea what you're doing. Car repairs, home repairs, odd jobs like that, even hauling. Go ahead and give them a call, 941-204-1264. Let them give you an estimate on how much all that bullshit's going to cost you. Probably not going to cost you as much as you think. Not with Hall Calling and Contracting. Good work, fair pricing, 941-204-1264. Give Karen and David a call. Let them help you out. Even if you're not in Florida and you need something like hauling, definitely give them a call. Again, 941-204-1264. That's Hall Calling and Contracting, LLC. So there was actually a clip with Chris Rock making jokes about the Will Smith slap. I kind of want to, and then I have another video with a sneak preview into Woody's barbecue.
Okay.
So I'm going to turn the monitor. The first one's not going to be Woody's. It's going to be of Chris Rock. So hang tight. Let me get that on the screen. We'll share that. And I wonder if I can share another one while I'm... Nope, it only shares once. Okay, that's fine. Not a problem at all. We'll just do it this way. And get the audio involved. Now, let's get this here. So this is Chris Rock making jokes on his new stand-up special that he was involved in, or that he was doing. Here it goes.
Do not need to smoke. Y'all know what happened to me. Getting smacked by Suge Smith. And people like, did it hurt? It still hurts. I got summertime ringing in my ears. But I'm not a victim, baby. You will never see me on Oprah or Gail crying. I couldn't believe it. And I love Men in Black. No. Fuck that shit. I took that hit like Pacquiao, motherfucker. Did it hurt? Yeah, motherfucker, it hurt. Will Smith practices selective outrage. Because everybody knows what the fuck happened. Everybody that really knows I had nothing to do with that shit. I didn't have any entanglements. We all been cheated on. Everybody in here have been cheated on. None of us have ever been interviewed by the person that cheated on us on television. It's like, hey, I was sucking somebody else's dick. How did that make you feel? She hurt him way more than he hurt me, okay? Everybody called him a bitch. They called his wife a predator. Everybody called him a bitch. And who's he hit? Me. A nigga he know he could beat. That is some bitch ass shit. She said me, a fucking grown ass man, should quit his job because her husband didn't get nominated for concussion. And then this nigga gives me a fucking concussion. I do not need to smoke. Y'all know what happened.
That's right there. So Chris Rock going ahead, and that's his stand-up special, which I believe is on HBO Max. You can go ahead and check that out. Of course, it talks a lot more than just Will Smith, of course. You know, that's his whole stand-up routine. So, definitely go ahead and check it. I love Chris Rock. Don't get me wrong. Chris Rock's the shit. I love his stand-up, so go check it out. All right, this next one here, we're going to go into some Disney talk. For all of you that don't like Disney, fuck you. I don't care. But this is Disney talk. Now, if you're not watching us on Facebook, I hate to break it to you, but this is something you're going to have to see. Now, this apparently the video is not coming through as heavily as I would think it would.
I can't see it on
Sorry. It's not. Yeah, I know. It's not there. Hold on. Okay. So, I hit the wrong button. I'm sorry. But, yeah, let me go ahead. Go into our show. All right. So, it's not coming in as clear as I would have expected it to. So, hopefully, maybe you can zoom in your camera or something like that and see it. So, here it is. This is actually a look inside the Roundup Rodeo Barbecue at Hollywood Studios that is just either recently opened or is going to open. This is the inside of it, where you can take a look. It's got some of the Christmas lights like dangling like you see outside of Hollywood Studios. The ceiling is in comic book fashion. You got, Woody over there.
I can
Excuse me.
barely see that.
Got some of the, get the horse. I mean, it's fairly spaced out. There's a lot of space there. You got the To Infinity and Beyond ceiling at the top. The rocket ship with the stars. It's pretty cool. Little Bo Peep there with the sheep. That's kind of cool. It's taking you back a little bit. You got Jesse, the rhinoceros, the thingy. Bullseye. You got the little comic strip.
Triceratops.
Oh, Trixie. I'm sorry. But yeah, I mean, this is look, you got the plug at the end of the Christmas lights. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool how they all put it in there. Now, some of it is a little cheesy. I mean, it's like, okay, you can see it's obviously a cutout. They didn't really go into too much detail with that.
Some of it is supposed to be a cutout because it's supposed to be like Andy was playing and he made these cutouts either from like magazines or
right. You
threw them on cardboard or whatever.
They got some dice over there, but it's kind of cool. I mean, and that's over at Hollywood Studios. So,
with them doing this whole Toy Story Land, it really kind of disappoints me that they took out Pizza Planet. Pizza Planet was there long before Toy Story Land.
But Pizza Planet wasn't in Toy Story Land. Well, it wasn't. There was no Toy Story Land. So, but I know they could have.
It was right in that area. They could have connected it. They made it work with Toy Story Mania, which was right across the sidewalk from Pizza Planet.
Where Pizza Planet was.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, maybe that was a little bit of a blunder. Maybe you get Pizza Planet back in there somehow, some way. I don't know. But it is what it is, though. I'm kind of anxious to see, the Woody's barbecue. I mean, I think we've talked about like the selection Roundup barbecue. I think that we already talked about like what the menu was going on and stuff like that. So
I think that the reason that they gave was that as Toy Story Land is supposed to be Andy's backyard, and
right.
Pizza Planet obviously wouldn't be in Andy's backyard, for one thing. Mm-hmm. And number two, it's like everything is supposed to be like you're a toy in Andy's backyard. So it would have to be gigantic.
So the restaurant is scheduled to open next Thursday, the 23rd. And it says here, using 3 cardboard boxes cut and shaped together, Andy has created a new rodeo arena using some of her favorite toys, games, and play sets. And while some pieces are definitely Western themed, what makes this rodeo special is a broad assortment of toys that have been brought together to create a fun, colorful mashup atmosphere that only a child could create. Once inside, you'll be surrounded by all of the rodeo festivities in action, as well as Western Town and train station play sets. You also just might spot one of your favorite Disney Pixar characters scattered throughout the restaurant in the form of toys and game pieces, including a toy version of Jessie riding on the back of a Trixie pull toy, and a pull-out toy, and unique toy versions of Bo Peep and her sheep, who also appear to be performing in the rodeo together. This immersive restaurant will surround guests with a cataclysm of toys, games, and play sets, providing yet another fun, unique, family-friendly dining experience that only could be had in Toy Story Land. I believe this is going to be a sit-down form, I believe. Let me see, reservation. Yes, so you do have to have reservations. So this is a sit-down. This is not a quick serve. This is a sit-down. And if you'd like to go ahead and book it at Walt Disney World, 407-WDW-DINE, or, of course, you can go ahead and book it from the My Disney Experience app. You can do that as well. So let's see here. I just confirmed an appointment with my doctor tomorrow at 5. Multitasking here as I am looking for the Disney app, the Disney Experience, which I guess I could do online right here. I have the whole thing right there on the computer. But if I was to book a dining reservation, let's go party of 3, just for the schnitzel and giggles of it, and say I want to go to lunch. Woody's, nowhere to be found. Which I didn't expect. Woody's lunchbox. Oh no, backyard. Maybe it's not Woody's. Backyard barbecue, maybe? Backyard barbecue. Yeah, Rodeo Roundup barbecue. Sorry. Here it is. So, reserved dining. Party of 3 for the 23rd for dinner. Nothing. Wonder if there is anything open. Lunch,
probably
dinner.
not for a while.
Yeah, they probably already got all booked up, because that's how Disney operates. Yeah, they got it all smashed up, man.
As soon as they announced the date, I'm sure everybody snapped it up.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of sucks. I kind of want to get in there. I want in there. Come on.
I wonder if they'll have walk-up available, though.
Yeah, they may. I mean, Probably not right away because, like I said, everybody's going to snatch up these reservations, and I'm sure nobody's canceling. And if they do cancel, it's going to be rare.
You know, there could be someone who just really doesn't want to, or couldn't make it, or
I booked the reservation. Oh, here it is. 8:40 on Saturday, May 6th. There you go. Birthday dinner. May 6th. There it is. That's dinner on Saturday, for that matter. How about that? That's kind of cool. And that's like right when the sun goes down, too, because it's like the sun sets at 10 p.m. now. It doesn't rise until late in the morning. It's crazy how this whole time change is affecting us.
I'm not liking this.
We're not getting used to it. Although I have heard, I've seen studies that the time change can take about 3 to 5 days to get adjusted. Well, this is day 3, isn't it?
4.
Well, this is day 3 where you had to get up for work.
Yeah, but I still don't like it.
Nobody likes it. I don't like getting up in the dark. Are you kidding me?
Who are you kidding?
I don't.
You haven't been getting up in the dark.
I mean, I don't like it. I don't like doing it.
But you haven't been doing it.
I haven't because I've been on vacation, fine, but still, I mean, I'm not going to like it. I mean, granted, it's going to be daylight when I have to work, just like I could say with you, but it's like getting up and getting motivated. It's not going to be there for me. There's no way. I need I'm going to need energy drinks for that first few days to get acclimated to all this. And even then, I don't think I will be. They need to do away with this daylight. If there was no daylight savings time, it would be the time it was before, right?
Mm-hmm.
It would be that's regular time, what it was before.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to do away with daylight savings time. This is bullshit.
And they've been trying to, and I don't know, for some reason it's just not passing.
Yeah, well, I know Florida's been poking away at it.
Let's move to Arizona.
Yeah, we need to move to Arizona.
Arizona doesn't do daylight savings.
Where there's no humidity, but the temperatures are in the triple digits. It's a dry heat. You don't even know about that. Did it really?
Just a couple weeks ago.
Really?
Erica posted, my friend Erica lives in Tucson, and it snowed.
No shit. Snowing in the desert. I didn't think that's crazy.
I thought I showed you that picture.
You did? I didn't know it was Arizona, though. And if I did know, I wasn't paying much attention.
She lives in Tucson.
Tucson's. Oh, man. Anyway, 813-699-5353. What else do we have here? So we saw we saw Chris Rock. We did that. At Dairy Queen, which we don't have a local one anymore. Sucks. There's a new cone for St. Patrick's Day. Even though it has nothing to do with green. It's a new churro dip cone.
Interesting.
Yes. The ice cream chain, known for its soft serve cones dipped in a quick hardening shell, has added a new churro flavor option to the menu. Only for a limited time, customers can order the cinnamon sugar top churro dipped cone inspired by the popular fried dough dessert at participating locations, and those locations must be open.
What does that have to do with St. Patrick's Day?
It doesn't. I don't know why it has anything to do with it. It says new churro dip for St. Patrick's Day treats. Oh, and St. Patrick's Day treats. Ooh, hello. I apologize. Also, might as well continue the story. For the festive St. Patrick's Day offering this month is the mint brownie blizzard treat, which blends.
That makes more sense.
There we go. Blends brownie pieces, choco chunks, and cool mint all together in one famous soft serve. And the Under the Rainbow Snake, a parade of magically fruity flavors and rainbow sprinkles blended with creamy DQ's vanilla soft serve and garnished with a whipped topping and more rainbow sprinkles on top of that.
I don't want to be hearing about a snake unless it's a beer snake.
Yeah. No, there's a snake in my boots. One of the two. Additionally, customers can go ahead and mark their calendars and head over to their nearest Dairy Queen location on March 20th for a free small vanilla cone. According to the Dairy Queen website, Free Cone Day marks the beginning of the Treat season, abbreviated SZN. The time of year where the weather warms, right, and the only things that should be sold are cool and sweet treats that come in a cone or cup. Maria Hawkinson, who is the Executive VP of Marketing, says we'd like to think of Free Cone Day as the beginning of our favorite season, treat season. As we welcome the first day of spring, we invite all fans to stop by a DQ restaurant, get their free cone, and make great memories with friends and family, like throwing the cones at your brother or sister. I mean, who doesn't love DQ? Why the hell does our DQ have to close down? That sucks.
We should Google that. Why did it close down?
Google closed. Like, really closed. Why would you do that? Why would you do that for us or from us? Whatever. There is a judge, a Spanish judge. I don't know why it matters. He's Spanish. But a judge orders a man to pay his ex-wife $215,000 for 25 years of housework.
So it says temporarily closed.
Oh, I see. We'll see. We'll see if that is really temporary. I have no idea, but we'll see.
Says we are closed for the season. We look forward to seeing you next spring.
Which is March 20th.
Since when does a Dairy Queen in Florida close for the season?
When they don't have enough staff. That's why. That's probably what it is.
Well, anyway, so they're going to be opening back up soon.
We shall see. Anyway, judge orders a man to pay $15,000 to an ex-wife for 25 years of housework. A Spanish court has awarded a woman $215,000 from her ex-husband to compensate for her 25 years of doing housework, according to the Spanish-language newspaper El Pas. The woman, Ivana Morel, will receive monthly payments of roughly $528 from her husband per court judgment. According to Nourish Diaro, the total amount of the payment was based on the minimum monthly payment professional wage for housekeepers during the 25 years that the pair were married. According to Euronews, Morel said that she exclusively handled the couple's housework during the marriage. She raised 2 daughters, took care of her husband, and ensured their house was always impeccable. She also argued that during that time, she could not pursue her own career, the website reported, because of her, quote, her executive dedication to the home and family. Her ex-husband built a successful gym business, the woman said, where he accumulated and exponentially increased his assets. Morel told the courtroom in this city that she felt economically threatened, worthless, and dependent during her 25-year-long marriage. Well, now I know I need to go ahead and start cleaning up more around the house. Otherwise, could have an Illinois judge that says you owe a lot more for a lot longer of a time. $215,000 for 25 years. That sounds like I need to break out a calculator. I mean, I'm just saying. Sounds like I need to do that. Calculate. 215,000 divided by 25. So 215,000 divided by 25 years. Well, it's only $8,600 a year. That's not a whole lot. And actually, if you divide by 12 months, that's $716.66. So him paying what, $525? It said $526 or something like that. That seems a little low. Unless that's accounting for taxes or something. But yeah, so I mean, listen. If you're a successful gym owner and you're pretty wealthy, listen. Think you can afford $700, $800 a month for the next 25, or maybe it's not 25 years. Maybe it's like 20 years or something that he's going to pay it off. I don't know. Hey, listen, I don't know. Who cares? Target is in the news Apparently, somebody tried to go ahead and cash in a gift certificate from 1994. Like,
okay.
Well, that's really interesting that you want to use this gift certificate like 30 years later.
Well,
fuck.
Listen, you've never had a gift card that you lost and then you come across it and you're like, oh, I wonder if there's still money on this.
No, never. Because I've always had the need to have money somewhere, somehow. I don't care from what store. So, you know, I still have Andrew's gift card, your brother's gift card, that probably still has like $5 on it from Walmart. I'm probably going to use it just to go ahead and I can get a drink if I ever get broke. So it's like, that's always there. I know it's there. So I always have that spare $5 or $6 if I need like a chicken tender or something. You know, it's or a dozen eggs. Just saying.
I've lost money or gift cards and stuff like that and come across it.
Well, I've lost money too, but you find it in the washing machine.
But I mean, I've lost gift cards too.
No,
they get thrown in my wallet and I forget about them, and then they end up at the back of my wallet and I'm like, oh, I've got this gift card.
I never got enough gift cards to even care. Honestly, I just don't.
I've gotten gift cards for a lot of different things, but yeah, I've still got the $5 gift card from Starbucks that they gave me last year as my holiday bonus.
Mm-hmm. Well, anyway, according
Buy
to this,
yourself half a coffee.
on the daily yeah, I know, right? Don't hold on to that gift card or certificate for too long. It may someday become totally unusable, but legally, they made a law that all gift cards have to be accepted, no expiration date. Well, that's what one target customer is alleged to have learned when they attempted to redeem a gift certificate for $25 from 1994. According to the TikTok that has drawn over 240,000 views in the 6-second video shared by this one person, I don't care. The poster shows the vintage certificate taped up to a flat surface within the store. The text says, one time somebody came into the store trying to use a gift certificate from 1994, and now we have it on display at our returns and exchange desk. Several viewers are convinced that federal regulations around gift cards and certificates prevent them from expiring. Federal law, one commenter wrote. Gift certificates cannot expire, and the company must honor them so long as the company exists.
I would think so.
Another one wrote, legally it cannot expire. Another one wrote, they made a law, all gift cards have to be accepted, no expiration date. In a follow-up video, the poster shows the back of the certificate, which states that the certificate expires 3 years from the date of issue in 94. Additionally, the law referenced that by commenters does not maintain that the card's status indefinitely. Rather, gift cards are not allowed to expire within 5 years of purchase or within 5 years of the last date funds were added to the card, according to the Federal Trade Commission. The 2010 law also impacts bank gift cards. The Daily Live has reached out to the TikToker via Instagram, as well as to Target directly via email. Nobody just apparently gave a shit and came back with a comment. Seeing the novelty of the 94 gift certificate, several other viewers have shared their experiences of having customers bring in old certificates and gift cards to be used at various places of employment or businesses in their communities. Others shared that they had seen returns attempted for products dated in excess of 15 years prior. A local restaurant said somebody brought in a gift certificate from 79. One said my aunt offered to pay for my wedding dress in 2010 on the condition that I use her $200 Nordstrom gift certificate from 93. What? Another one said a Nordstrom gift card my mom bought for my high school graduation in 93. Still worked, but there was an inactivity fee, so it went from $50 to $22. So, dang. It's like, and that's why, don't give me a gift card. I mean, you know what? It's fine. Give me a gift card, but it's like, I'm going to use it, soon. I don't want this to happen. I don't want to hold it for 30 years and it's like, ooh, do I have money on this? It's like an old bank account. Do I have money? Really? Cool. Somebody that has money, Ryan Reynolds, apparently he's got a lot of it, and now he has a lot more. Mint Mobile is now part of T-Mobile. It is being acquired for a bargain basement payment of $1.35 billion with a B.
Wow.
Yeah. T-Mobile's purchase of Kania Corp, which is Mint Mobile, will give it access to the budget wireless provider Mint, along with Ultra Mobile and wholesaler Plum. The brands which already use T-Mobile for their network will be run as a separate business unit. Ryan Reynolds went ahead and made a statement. I never dreamt I'd own a wireless company. I certainly never dreamt I'd sell it to T-Mobile. Life is strange, and I'm incredibly proud and grateful. The U.S. wireless carrier said Wednesday that it is acquiring the brand's sales, marketing, digital, and service operations. It plans to use the supplier's relationships and distribution scale to help grow the brands and offer competitive pricing and greater device inventory to more U.S. consumers seeking low-cost offerings. T-Mobile US Inc. said Mint and Ultra Mobile are complementary, to existing prepaid services. Metro by T-Mobile, T-Mobile branded prepaid, and Connect by T-Mobile. T-Mobile CEO Mike Servitt said the company plans to give a boost to Mint's already successful digital direct-to-consumer business. Servitt said, over the long term, we also benefit from applying the marketing formula Mint has become famous for across more parts of T-Mobile. We think customers are really going to win with a more competitive and expansive Mint and Ultra. It sounds like a Dairy Queen dessert right now. Mint Ultra. Ooh. Like Mint Ultra. Ultra Mint. Mint founders David Glickham and Rezam Kasim will stay on at T-Mobile after the transition is complete to manage the brands. Reynolds, meanwhile, will remain in his creative role for Mint. The actual price of the deal will depend on the Mint Corporation's performance during the certain periods before and after the closing. The transaction is targeted to close later this year. T-Mobile, based in Bellevue, Washington, is one of the country's largest cell phone carriers in 2020 after buying out rival Sprint. That's right. Remember Sprint? I do. My first cell phone company. But Ryan Reynolds, no longer in the cell phone business, just creative. So I never really had any. I never really saw much of Mint. I mean, obviously, you see Ryan Reynolds come up every.
The commercials were on every now and then.
Yeah, it wasn't a whole. It wasn't a really big media windfall. I mean, Mint. I just never knew of Mint much.
Wasn't that the one where the commercial was like, we didn't spend any money on this commercial. We used stock images of a phone, of a hand swiping on a phone.
Well, that's Ryan Reynolds' creative genius. I mean, he is a creative fucking genius. Probably. It probably is. Nationwide talk and text, $30 unlimited, 35 gigabits of 5G and 4G data, which is more than what I get. I get 20 gigs of it for my unlimited, and I pay $30 a month. So, whatever. But yeah, it's like, you can check your coverage, pick a plan, any plan, place your order, bring your current phone and get a new one. And they actually have the Pixel that you can do. Because see, some of these companies, especially like, Metro PCS, or now it's Metro by T-Mobile, you couldn't do payment plans on phones. You either had to buy it out or find a thing to go ahead and get financial compensation or make payments on it. Like this one here, an Apple iPhone 14 for as low as $77 a month. The total price is $919. Where the hell is a new iPhone costing less than $1,000? That must be a cheap brand, probably made in like India or something. The Pro Max is $1188. That's
the thing is, like, if you go through like Metro PCS or whatever the hell it's called now, they have like a Galaxy, but it's not a Galaxy. It's like
A13.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
It's the
off-brand Galaxies.
Yeah.
You know what I like? You know what I like about Mint? And I'm going to give them the finger as I say this. Is they got the brand new Google 7 Pro and the i14 Pro, but they have the newest one that they have for Samsung is the 21. I mean, the 22 isn't even on this list. So it's like, you know, you're just fucking people with fucking, you know, plans that, or people that, yeah, just fuck you. Fuck you, Mint. Fuck you, Ryan Reynolds. I'll see you in Deadpool 3. That's all I can say. Let's see. 47 out. I think we need to take a break so we can get to good news. Let me go ahead and bring that on. So, yeah, Friday, once again, is St. Patrick's Day. I know a lot of people are probably not going to listen to the show. Then again, who does? But we'll go ahead and we're going to have Drunk as Fuck Friday. So make sure you go ahead and tune in to see, you know, how inebriated we both get. Because I'm sure one of us is going to have to carry the other to bed. I can almost guarantee it. And, you know, just we'll have some giggles and some laughs. I mean, that's what it's all about, right? You know, make sure you get
It would be nice if we could get Karen in here.
I think she's traveling out of state, to be honest with you.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think she's coming. But, yeah, I mean, I'll give her a ring and see what's going on. But it'll be definitely...
It's always nice to have company on the drinking shows.
Always, yes. We need company for drinking shows. We need to have that. All right. Listen, let's go ahead and get to this real quick. Take a quick break, coming back with good news, and we're going to end this show. That's the way we always do it. So don't go anywhere, and we'll be right back.
Wrapping up the show with Alyssa's good news after a short break.
right, here's a little tune inspired by one of the great legends of the Old West. Well, there once were two cowboys all alone out on the trail, and they discovered they could sleep with another male. Now they're having butt sex. Cowboy butt sex. Sodomy. Come on, everybody. Sodomy. Sodomy. Sodomy.
Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Search The Charles Richardson Show.
Welcome to my home. Ever since last fall, they seem kind of strange, but I've seen it all. Now we're in my place.
All right, welcome back.
Just another one.
Lower that thing. Get this out of here, and let's start the good news. Here it comes. Straight from Melissa's boobies.
Really?
I mean, it's kind of right there.
A micro preemie born at 1 pound 11 ounces is now thriving after mom was told he would not survive. He's defied the odds. A mother who was told her 1 pound 11 ounce baby would not survive after arriving 3 months early now says he's defied the odds and is thriving. Sarah Poindexter was 19 when she discovered she was pregnant. She was having a normal pregnancy until 26 weeks later when Sanaya came home from college with a stomachache and a sky-high temperature. Sanaya was in active labor and her baby would arrive 14 weeks early. I did everything I could in my pregnancy to be healthy. I carried it a lot when I was warned I cried about it a lot when I was warned he would not survive. They told me I would be lucky if he came home. Born micro-premature, Caden weighed just 1 pound 11 ounces and was kept in the NICU ward for 65 days. But now he's been discharged from a Michigan hospital weighing 4 pounds 8 ounces, and his mom says he's thriving at home. He's defied the odds. He's doing really great, despite us being told differently, said Sanaya, who studies business management at Grand Rapids Community College. Bringing him home was the happiest day of my life. Now Caden is a very feisty 4 months old. Though technically he is 1 month old, he is making noises and knows how to roll over. He is always looking for me, which shows he is really a really advanced baby, Sanaya told the news service. I knew he was special.
Nice. 1 pound 1 ounce, you said?
11 ounces.
11 ounces.
Yeah.
Gee whiz.
Yeah.
That is a tiny baby. That is a very tiny baby. But the baby is being a baby. Very good news. Very good news. We always like to hear good news like that, and we do it every night when we're on. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and YouTube. The Facebook page is The Charles Richardson Show. Just go ahead and search The Charles Richardson Show. Make sure you go ahead and like and share. And, of course, on YouTube, you can subscribe to our channel. Go on YouTube, and again, search The Charles Richardson Show. And we'll be right there. Just subscribe. There's no fee to subscribe. We do not charge you anything. We may ask you to submit your firstborn since, we're baby looking, or maybe a puppy. Either one, we'll go ahead and ask for that. But you may not want to.
We're looking for a puppy, not a baby.
Well, both.
Well,
you want to really be technical about it. I mean, come on, let's. Baby must be, within 8 weeks, able to be separated from her mama, and must weigh more than 1 pound 11 ounces. So please make sure those specifications are kept. And they don't need to learn how to roll over. That's okay. The dog needs to, though. Dog needs to roll over.
The dog needs to roll over, but the baby doesn't?
Yeah, baby doesn't have to roll over. Dog needs to, though. We need to have the dog to learn to roll over. Again, don't forget this Friday coming up. If we decide to get on the air, which hopefully we will, it's going to be Drunk as Fuck Friday for St. Patrick's Day. Of course, a bunch of Irish-themed music will be played. And, of course, we'll be drinking a lot of green stuff and just hopefully nothing that's snot-related. And we don't like that. That's ew. That's disgusting. And, no, we are not going to Dr. Seuss it with green eggs and ham. Fuck that. We'll definitely wear green. I mean, I'm going to find a green shirt. I do have a green shirt that I bought, which, the new XFL team is green, so maybe I'll wear that. I don't know. But I'd like to have some type of an Irish shirt before too long, so maybe I can scrounge up and find one.
I have a green one with a shamrock on it.
There you go. That's perfect. That's perfect. Celebrating Irish the only way we can because we're not fucking Irish, so just celebrating the way we can and just drinking like a grizzly. Corned beef and cabbage, of course, is going to be that dinner tonight, that night.
Are we really doing that?
I'd like to.
The last time we made it didn't get eaten.
It tastes like corned beef and cabbage.
It wasn't that good and it didn't get eaten, so I don't think we should make it again.
Oh.
That's my thoughts.
That's what you think. It's fine with me. I mean, we'll go ahead and we'll get canned corned beef and fry it up, kind of like Spam.
Corned beef hash?
Corned beef hash. All right, here we go. Corned beef hash. We'll do corned beef hash. All right, it's corned beef, it's hash. It's in the label. I don't think there's any corned beef in there, to be honest with you, but if there is, or if there isn't, we'll sue the company. No corned beef in your corned beef hash, and there's no hash. Hash is a drug, so it's. I think the last time we ate it, we didn't get high, so there's no hash in there, right? I mean, we could sue that company for that. There's no hash. Buffalo Wild Wings is getting sued chicken nuggets for their boneless chicken. We can go ahead and say, hey, there's no hash in the corned beef hash. That's it. That's just the way it rolls. All right, I think I've talked enough. We're out of here. I want to thank everybody for listening and tuning in. Of course, you can go ahead and always join the show every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 a.m. Excuse me, 10 a.m. Right. 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and of course, don't forget about the Touchdown Crew. Every Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern, we talk about sports, everything going on in the NFL, and now the XFL and USFL coming up. So we're out of here. Take care, and we will see you on Drunk as Fuck Friday, St. Patrick's Day. Take care, everybody.
Yeah, it's true. Been there before. But now the sun don't hurt me. It blinded me permanently. My world